Yeah, the never-ending saga. My stair repairs outside. These were wood glulam beam material from end to end into the stucco, and there's no open air underneath. It's underneath the house. And so I want all this to drain outside. These are 20 years old. I didn't want to go and replace them and have to mess around cutting them out, trying to refit stuff in between the stucco and everything. So I thought I could repair them. And the reason why I had some concrete repair material over here is when whoever installed these 20 years ago, they're all facing down at an angle that way when they should have either been flat or facing down this way. So when the water hits, it wouldn't puddle and raise up enough to come out to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. It was doing damage. All these had cracks in here before I even started. When this was just paint, there was cracks here. Everything was all dilapidated. And so I thought, hey, I'll build up the backside, taper it down, and I'll put like a concrete material over there. What can I use? Well, this is my third go at it. 2 winters ago, I thought, hey, maybe I'll use Fix-All. And I had read that most of the time you should use Fix-All in interior only. And I looked on the bag and it said you can use it on the exterior if you put a water preventative material over the top of the quickset, or not quickset, of the Fix-All. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to put exterior primer over it, 2 coats of exterior primer, 2 coats of exterior paint. Wouldn't that be a waterproofer? Well, all that bubbled up, and all the Fix-All cracked up after the first winter. And so the next winter came. Before the next winter, that summer, I thought, hey, what else can I use? Went to the hardware store. I didn't want to use just regular concrete. I thought that would crack out, or like mortar. I didn't think that would stick very well to the wood and stuff. So I was looking and poking around in the tile department, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll use thin set. I started reading on it. Most thin set, you're supposed to use thin set on the interior, and then you put tile over it, you know, on concrete floors or backsplashes on walls or tub enclosures. Use thin set. But I was reading on the bag, and I thought it said I could use it on the exterior, and it was a premium type thin set, and it costs about 6 times more than a regular bag of thin set. It said it was pliable, it was durable, it would bond, and I thought, okay, it'll work. See, and that was this. And then that cracked out the next winter, which was last winter. Now this winter, here we are in the fall again. I'm like, okay, what do I use? And when I did the grout, I put this concrete grout material in between all of these stepping stones and the rough natural stone tiles here. I use this stuff here. It's called cement all. It's from Rapid Set. Fast, strong, durable, sets in 1 hour. You can use it as a concrete repair, as an underlayment, anchoring, industrial grouting, casting, hydraulic cement product. Just add water. And so I use that in between each one of these, hoping that it wasn't going to crack out and flake out, kind of like regular mortar would. And see, most people would not put concrete in between their stone like this. They would put sand, or they would put decomposed granite. Well, this decomposed granite they had on here years ago, this whole area is like 20 years old. Well, all of it started, you know, everything down low started sliding off. The grout lines were way bigger. Here, where it came down the hill, all these tiles had slid, so there were big gaps over here. No gaps in between any of these tiles here, because they all slid down the hill. Same thing over here, all slid down the hill. This over here all slid down over that way. It was a mess. So after I fixed it all, I thought, I thought, do I want to put decomposed granite in between all this and have the same types of issues as before? And I thought, no, I want to try something different. I went to the store, and that's what I ended up using, the cement all. And so then, after I started thinking, hey, what should I use for this to repair this with? The light bulb went off in my head, and I thought, duh, let's try this stuff, this cement all. And I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I've never tried this for these stairs before, and you know, I'm not going to pay somebody to come out here to try to fix something that I know I can do on my own. And I think they would go through the same growing pains that I'm going through, because more times than not, you don't come across heavy-duty wood stairs that you're going to float over with concrete or build up on one end and taper down to the next. You just don't do that. I've never seen it done anywhere else. And so I think most tile guys, they're not going to know exactly. Concrete guys, they may not know. Concrete guys, they finish concrete on the concrete floors, not on top of wood. So I think if I were to pay somebody to do all this, and if it were to crack out, they'd probably say, hey, remember I told you I couldn't guarantee that this is going to work. And so I'm just here doing it on my own, trying to show you what to do, what not to do maybe. And so my next go before this winter, I'm going to try this stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work. This was the last little bit I had in the bag from here down when I was finishing all this stuff here. And I was even bold enough to go back to the store, my favorite store, the box store, the Home Depot. And I've got another bag of this in the garage. And I'm pretty sure it's going to work, and that's what I'm going to put on there. And incidentally, I'm going to go ahead and skin everything, because that way I know be assured that it's going to be the same color throughout. There's no way that material is going to match this material. So that's why I went ahead and recalked all this, even recalked underneath the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. And so now when I do this, any place where there's concrete on the stair and the riser, I'm going to have to recoat. And I'm pretty sure this material right here is going to do it this time. Hopefully you got a chance to watch my other videos, how to repair exterior wood stairs, or how to patch concrete stairs or something, because I ended up having to do some patches on top of this after I put the thin set on. Some of it cracked out, so then I did some patches and fixed all that and stuff. You'll find it somewhere on my channel. Go to the main channel page and click on playlists, and then scroll through all the different topics, and you'll find them. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.